Hello there everybody, this is Yoshi here, and today, let's play Mega Man on the NES. A very, very fantastic game that I've been wanting to play for a while, and I figured since Mega Man 11 just dropped last month, maybe now's a good time to play, you know? Now that October's over, now that my break is over, because... yeah, I wasn't planning on taking 2 weeks off after October. I was for sure going to take 1 week off, but work kept me busy, what can I say? 40 hours a week can be real pain, especially when you have overtime like I did this week. Oh look, an extra life already. Aren't I lucky? But yeah, this is the original Mega Man, the one that kept score for you and whatnot. I don't know why, but it did. And, yeah, some people actually don't like the original Mega Man. They say it's too hard compared to the others. And personally, I'm going to have to disagree. Mega Man 1 is a lot of fun in my opinion. I actually like it better than Mega Man 2. Everyone always talks about Mega Man 2 as the best and whatnot, and I personally have to disagree. Mega Man 2 by no means is a bad game, but I definitely like the original a little bit better. There's just something about the original that I really like. So, yeah. I also like it better than Mega Man 3. Mega Man 3 wasn't bad or anything either, but we'll talk about those games when I LP them in the future, because I'm for sure definitely going to be doing some of the Mega Man games. Probably not all of them. Like, there's no plans to do the X series or Battle Network or any of that, but for sure I'll probably do the classic original Mega Mans, because they're all pretty fun in my opinion. For the most part anyways. But maybe I should focus on Mega Man 1, shouldn't I? So right now I'm trying to take out this Sniper Joe here. He's kind of annoying because he has a shield, so you can't just shoot him directly, but whatever, I got past him anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Then you got these bullet bill looking bullets, or missiles, whatever. They can do some pretty nasty damage, so you want to shoot them before they get to you. And in case you're wondering what the story of Mega Man is, it's pretty much the same throughout the entire series for the most part. Basically, you're Mega Man. Well, his name is Rock in the Japanese version, and he's called Rockman in Japan, not Mega Man. And he is sometimes called Rock instead of just Mega Man. I don't know why, but for some reason, Mega Man 11 even is starting to call him Mega now instead of just Rock, so I don't know what that's all about, but I'm not going to get into all that. So anyways, his name is Rock, and he lives with his sister, Roll. Get it? Rock and Roll. And they live with Dr. Light, who's a very nice scientist guy who basically builds robots, and he looks kind of like Santa Claus, so you know that means he's a good guy, right? Everybody that looks like Santa Claus must be good, right? And here's another Sniper Joe, so I want to take him out so I can get that extra life. Come on, jump, 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 jump. There we go. That worked well. Anyways, as I was saying, Dr. Light studied robotics, and one night he made Rock and Roll. But then one day his old friend, old colleague, Dr. Wily, decided, you know what, I'm going to conquer the world. So he takes 6 of Dr. Light's robot masters. Yes, these are Dr. Light's robots we're battling, as far as I know. I'm going based off the Archie comic book, so please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have the original instruction manual for Mega Man, unfortunately, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? So anyways, as I was saying, his old friend, Dr. Wily, decides he's going to conquer the world. So to help out Rock here, did I mispronounce that? Rock, Dr. Light basically built him into Mega Man, a super fighting robot, and yeah, that's pretty much the story. That was a terrible sum up of it, but I don't care, I'm not taking it back. Anyways, now we're on to Bombman here, and he's a pretty easy robot master, that's why I chose to battle him first, but I came in with very low health, so naturally I wasn't going to win that try. But now I got a lot more health, so this should be a little bit easier. Now I find Bombman to be the easiest to take down with the Mega Buster because it does a pretty good job of taking down his health, and for some reason he seems to be kind of scared of Mega Man. Like, you get close to him and then he jumps away. So, yeah, maybe you want to keep your distance so that way he'll just keep throwing bombs and you can just jump away and avoid them like I am. Yeah, he's definitely one of the easier ones. He's a good guy to take on first. He's not the easiest to take on with the Mega Buster. That would go to Cutman, but this is the order I choose to go in, and I'll explain it in a little bit more detail when we get to like Man stage why I chose the order I did. But anyways, that was the first level of Bombman. Now we're going after Gutman, or Gutsman. Why do I call him Gutman? I don't know. So here we go with Gutsman stage, and it actually starts off with an annoying platform section right off the bats. These Met tools here aren't so bad, just shoot them and there you go. They're kind of like Goombas in Super Mario or Motobugs in Sonic. They're really easy to take care of. But then you get to this part, and this part actually is kind of tricky. It takes quite a bit of practice to get this right, let me tell you. Like, literally, my first time playing Mega Man, I must have died here, like, maybe 15 plus times. It was ridiculous. Because the problem is, with Mega Man, he just drops right away. So if you miss your platform, he just drops right away. There's no reaction time, I find. So that can actually be a little bit difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. Then you got these things, which are really annoying because they home in on you for some reason. I don't know what they're called, though. With the exception of the Met tools, I don't know the enemy names in this series, unfortunately. Okay, I know Sniper Joe too, but that's it. Those are the only ones I know as of currently. So, yeah. But anyways, I figure since we're in Gutsman stage, maybe I should go and talk about it real quick. As you'll see later on in the other games, for some strange reason, I don't know why, Dr. Wily seems to really like Gutsman for some reason. I'm not going to spoil anything, mind you, but let's just say Dr. Wily seems to have a big obsession with him for some reason that I can't figure out, and I missed that extra life, darn it. I could use that because, don't get me wrong, I can get through the original Mega Man, but it ain't pretty. You know, I'm not the best at the Mega Man series. You know, the original, I'm at least good enough to get through it, but certainly if you ask me to do a no-death run, no, not for me. I can't do it. Maybe someday if I played it enough, but I haven't played it enough quite yet. I love this game, but I have so many other games to play and whatnot that I don't really have time to play through like 20 plus times to get really good at it. But anyways, here's Gutsman. He's weak to Bombman's ability, and that's one thing I did forget to mention. After you beat a Robot Master, you get their special abilities, so now I can throw bombs as Bombman, and I have to be honest, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really much care for this ability much. Oh man, I'm not doing so good, but he's one hit away from dying. Oh no! Darn it! Oh, if that bomb had just went off, I would have won in the first try, and that would have been awesome. Eh, well, whatever. At least I won't get a game over like in Super Mario Brothers, right? Yeah, seriously. Yes, I know, I'm still talking about that. It's been over a year now since I've beaten that game. Well, yeah, I think it's been a year now. But yeah, I'm still going on about that. I know, it's ridiculous, but anyways, that's Gutsman. He's pretty simple. The one thing you want to avoid is when he jumps and lands, he shakes the ground, so you want to avoid that. But with Bombman's ability, he's not too tough, I don't think. It does a really good job shaving off his health bar. And now for my favorite Robot Master, Cutman, who has the best theme in this game without a doubt. Some people say this theme's better, that theme's better, but no, Cutman's is the best. So awesome. I would have just stood there for the entire verse, but I didn't want to waste too much time for you guys, so yeah. It's a pretty awesome theme, though. I really enjoy this. And Cutman is definitely my favorite of the Robot Masters, especially in the Archie comics, just because he was very funny to me. He's all full of cut puns and whatnot. If you never read the Archie comics, look them up on YouTube. They're really good. So, yeah. And he also has flying scissors in this level. How he pulled that off, I don't know. Very interesting, though. But it definitely fits the theme, you know. He is Cutman, after all. I mean, he has a freaking giant pair of scissors on his head, for crying out loud. And then we got these enemies here. We don't see them very often. In fact, I think this is the only game we saw them in until Mega Man 10, so I don't know why those guys never came back, but Sniper Joes are in all the other games, but I don't know. I am not a I'm not one of the designers who made these games, so I wouldn't know. And I figured I'd go and show off Gutsman's ability real quick, so you can pick up the blocks now, and you can throw them and destroy enemies. Pretty cool, but pretty meh in my opinion. Honestly, other than moving objects, I don't find it to be that useful. It's good against Cutman, don't get me wrong, because it is his weakness. That's why we chose Cutman next. But overall, as far as special abilities go, it's pretty lackluster. But Cutman has an awesome ability that I can't wait to show off in part 2, so look forward to that at least. And I gotta admit, this part's a little annoying because you have to get right in the corner, otherwise you're going to get hit by this robot here. So, gotta be careful of that. Anyways, just gonna take these two out just because I feel like it. And here I was hoping for an extra life. Nope, no extra life. That sucks. Yeah, well, whatever. Moving on. Seriously, I just love Cutman's theme. It's so fun, and I love Cutman the comics, seriously. He's just so funny with all his cut puns. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, but I can't. Nothing's coming to mind, unfortunately, so that sucks, but oh well. Yeah, definitely Cutman's my favorite Robot Master in the original. Probably in the entire series, honestly. That's probably part of the reason why I like the original so much compared to the others. The Robot Masters in the sequels were good and all, but I don't think any of them were as classic or as fun as the ones from Mega Man 1. They just have that charm to them that I never felt got matched, so yeah. But that's not to say I don't like the Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3 or any of the other Robot Masters. I do like them, it's just I really like the original 6. The original 6 are the best. That's the way it usually works in games and movies and whatnot, you know? The original is usually the best, with a few exceptions sometimes. Like, the original Land Before Time, for example. Definitely the best of the series. I think most of us will agree with that. Definitely my favorite of the series, and my favorite movie of all time, along with Jurassic Park. I love those two movies. I kind of want to watch those two movies now. Maybe I'll watch those after this is done. And another one of these things. The thing that sucks about these, they take a third of your health if you're not careful, so darn it. Thought I could avoid them that time, but not this time. That sucked. Someday, though, I will avoid them. That is a promise I can keep. So now we're in the boss hall, so we just gotta get through here. Bunch of enemies and whatnot, but no problem. I'm not going to die again like I did the last 2 levels, I promise you. This time, we're going to win, no problems. So here's Cutman, who again is pretty easy to beat with the Mega Buster, but since we have his special ability, or his special weakness, let's just go and take him down with it. Literally, 2 blocks and he's done. It's a bit of a weakling, but still, I love Cutman. I don't care what anyone says, Cutman's awesome. So, yeah. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for this part, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Later.